believe that Atsuyu should have been the king of N instead of you?
Perhaps. I don't really know. However, I do believe that all Atsuyu ever wanted was to be a good leader. It's too bad he wasn't able to see the hypocrisy of his own actions. No, maybe I should say instead that he had an unwavering faith in his convictions.
It has already begun to rain in Konkyu. It is only a matter of time. The water's getting pretty high already.
Yeah, but it's not too bad yet. You know, this might be the first year that we don't have to worry about flooding.
Did you find him?
No, sir. He's nowhere to be found.
All right, then listen up. Go search for him on the upper floors again. You stay with me in case he heads down here.
He's probably just got himself lost. After all, the Kirin is nothing but an idiot.
What do you mean by that? Explain yourself!
Well, it seems to me that a Kirin is nothing more than a cross between a horse and a deer.
Okay, quit joking around. You're the idiot. All right, let's go!
Huh? Daiboku! I think I may have found the little boy that you wanted us to look for.
What?
I probably should have stayed hidden, right?
Taiho! Taiho, I'm so glad you're safe. You had everyone worried. Lord Atsuyu and all the other officials have been running around like mad trying to find you.
I was looking for Koya and I must have gotten lost.
Please escort the Taiho back to the palace.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I can walk. My feet hurt too much. Could you carry me?
Well then, we had better be on our way, Taiho.
And don't you ever make me worry about you like this again.
Commander, we have found the Taiho. He says he got lost while looking for you.
How is he?
I'm not really sure. He looks like he's about to drop dead any second now.
Take him to his room, quickly. He doesn't seem to be doing very well.
I'm very sorry to hear that, sir.
Looks like it's starting to come down pretty hard out there.
Yes.
I should have traveled to Ganboku with all the men. It's killing me to wait for the news to arrive from so far away. Sometimes I find myself wondering whether we made the right choice. We've put our lives in the hands of a fool.
Let us have faith and wait a while longer.
Have faith in him and wait, huh?
Rokuta. How are you feeling now? Are you in pain?
Don't worry about me. But you, on the other hand...
Rokuta!
Koya, you can't hide it. Your whole body reeks of blood. What have you done? You've killed someone recently, haven't you? I didn't smell blood on you the last time we saw each other, but now it's overwhelming.
It is a state of emergency, and if you were to turn against my lord, I would be forced to kill you as well.
But why would Atsuyu order you to kill anyone? When I first met you a long time ago, you seemed to detest killing.
What?
I don't forget that sort of thing. Don't you remember our conversation?
I keep trying to tell him not to do that, but he doesn't listen.
But you're willing to kill now if Atsuyu gives you the order.
Those kinds of things don't really bother me anymore. Besides, that was a long time ago. I serve Lord Atsuyu now, and if he wants me to kill someone, I will do it no matter who the person happens to be. You Kirin are the same, right? You always follow the king's orders no matter what.
But Shoryu would never order me to kill anyone.
You obviously don't know what people are capable of! Your master isn't any different from mine!
He's right. I would never make him kill. Why would I ask him to do something like that when it would be much easier to do it myself?
You're the King of N.
And you must be Koya. Since it seems that you are Rokuta's friend, I'm going to ask you nicely. Will you please let Rokuta go? He's really nothing but trouble to me. However, the people would suffer greatly without him.
You just want him back because without a Kirin you'd lose your way, right?
Actually, I would have to listen to all the nagging from the ministers if he were not around.
So then why did you come all the way out to the Gen province? To kill Lord Atsuyu?
Stop it! If you do anything to hurt Shoryu, I'll never forgive you.
I don't understand. Why are you defending the king now?
Because I've pledged my undying loyalty to him.
And I have also done the same, but to my lord Atsuyu.
I like you a lot, Koya, I really do. But as long as you smell of blood, I'm not going to be able to get close to you without feeling sick.
It can't be helped. I have sworn to protect Lord Atsuyu no matter what. The same way you protect Shoryu.
That's how you protect Atsuyu, by killing people? Do you think that if Atsuyu asks you to kill, then that makes it all right? Is it okay to raise an army and cause a revolt, even if these actions destroy an entire kingdom? Do you want to be responsible for more homeless orphans like yourself?
I don't care about other people. Why does it upset you so much when people die? What is the tragedy if the kingdom falls? Everyone dies eventually. And every kingdom eventually falls into ruin. Doesn't matter how hard you try to stop it. You can't. I don't care as long as Atsuyu is happy. Are you so afraid to let your kingdom fall? Are you afraid of devastation and death? Do you want to know how you can be free from all of the fear? Let it be destroyed and there'll be nothing to fear.
So you don't care if Atsuyu dies too?
If that is what Atsuyu truly desires, well then so be it.
What nonsense! You don't care if the kingdom is ruined? And you don't care whether people die or not? How can you truly mean that? You are one of my people, and if you feel that way, then what am I supposed to do? This is your kingdom too. And Atsuyu is not the only person you have to live for. Don't forget this kingdom belongs to you. And what good can a king do without his people? The only way for me to be a successful ruler is for my people to entrust the kingdom to me. Now one of my citizens is telling me to let the kingdom fall? Then what purpose do I have here? How am I supposed to rule? I already lost my land once before. I should have died along with my people then, but I did not. It was because I was told there was a kingdom out there somewhere that needed me. I was put here and accepted this title so I could provide a prosperous kingdom for you, Koya.
That's a good story, but I'm not so naive that I'll believe everything that you say to me.
Koya!
I didn't hear any of this, not a word. We never had this conversation.
Koya!
Go back to the village and tell them what's going on. The provincial army is trying to tear down the new embankment. Everyone, please listen! We must do all we can to protect the embankment!
I have news, sir. The provincial army of Gen has engaged in battle with the citizens from the north.
Take the field! We will defend the embankment and the people who remain there!
Taiho, is something wrong? What happened?
Nothing. I want to go back to Konkyu.
I am truly sorry, Taiho. I cannot let you do that.
I can't stay here. The scent of blood is in every corner of this castle. It makes me feel weak and sick.
I understand, yet however...
And another thing, Atsuyu. Why are you keeping your own father hidden away and locked up in a cell? I heard that Lord Genkai retired and gave you full authority because of an illness, but when I saw him, he seemed to be fine. Imprisonment is a little different than retirement, don't you think?
You heard correctly. My father is indeed extremely ill. So if the man you saw seemed healthy then, he must not have been my father.
Then who is that in the inner palace?
The man in the inner palace is my father, but...
What's the reason for chaining your father up like that?
It's because...
And what about all of you? Did you know about this too? When we first met, you told me that you wanted to do the right thing. Do you consider kidnapping and imprisonment the right thing?
Don't blame me. It wasn't my idea to bring you here, Taiho. It was Koya's doing. It was not my idea. Please, I beg for your forgiveness. I truly did not know about my father. I am appalled to learn about his imprisonment. I will send someone to find out who is behind this right away.
My lord! How could you go through with such a thing? Why did you order the army to destroy the embankment? What is it you are trying to do?
The Lord ordered them to break the embankment?
Hakutaku, that's enough!
The citizens determine your worth as a ruler. And do you know who the people are supporting now? You can be sure it's not the ruler of Gen. As we speak, the citizens are risking everything in order to fight against our very own army.
What's that? No, please, no!
The royal army has arrived! Build an embankment along the Rokusui River and wait to see what Atsuyu will do, huh? It turns out the man is not as stupid as he acts.
All of your men who've heard about this rumor have abandoned you and left the castle. Nothing can be done. It's over for us, my lord. I suggest you surrender as well. If you surrender to the royal army and confess your crimes, perhaps His Majesty will show you mercy.
Surrender to the royal army?
Hakutaku! You are the one who's the traitor who's turned against the heavens, are you not? Once the situation showed the slightest bit of trouble, you betrayed our trust and abandoned us. And you're all the same. You were happy that they built the embankment, weren't you? You! This was all your doing.
You're wrong, my lord. I would never wish that.
You're nothing but a traitor, an ungrateful bastard. You took advantage of me. You knew how much I cared about my people, so you decided to use it against me. Not only did you betray us, but you put the blame on someone else. I should have known that you were a traitor all along. In a way, it's my fault. Koya, I want you to take this traitor away and lock him up.
But my lord...
Taiho, I will accompany you to Konkyu. I would like to report this to His Majesty personally. And as far as what is to be done about this incident, I will leave that to the King's discretion.
I'm going back to Konkyu, and I don't need an escort. I can explain the truth to His Majesty by myself.
Oh, I see how it is. You've been plotting this with His Majesty and the Taiho. It's suddenly all very clear to me now. You knew they wouldn't kill you. Why else would you volunteer to go to Konkyu all by yourself? It makes sense now why you were able to return from there alive. His Majesty must have been jealous of my popularity amongst the citizens.
You're wrong. He's not that kind of man.
As if you would know!
Shoryu's not like you at all. Compared to him, you're nothing more than dirt below his feet.
Well, I must admit I rather enjoyed hearing that.
Well, just so you know, I didn't mean it as a compliment.
And who are you?
I'm now Ataka Komatsu. I'm also known as Shoryu, the ruler of this kingdom. Nobody is to move from here, is that understood? That goes for you too, Koya. Trying to overthrow the king is like trying to overthrow the heavens. There is no need to involve any citizens. I propose instead that we settle this issue man to man, and if by chance you were to take my head, then that would be the will of the heavens. Is there anyone here who would be willing to risk his life for Atsuyu? Now is the time to come to his defense. What's the matter? Will no one step forward? Atsuyu, it must be insulting to see that no one is on your side.
How could you just...
He should at least be allowed to have a weapon.
Permit me to speak, Your Majesty. As you can see, our insignificant little rebellion has come to an end. You have already won, Your Majesty. You have clearly defeated our lord. Please spare any more unnecessary bloodshed and sheath your sword. I beg of you, Your Majesty, please be compassionate with Lord Atsuyu.
I understand. First, I want you to surrender the castle and then have the provincial army disbanded.
Yes, Your Majesty. I will do so right away.
Take him into custody just in case. I'm fully prepared to be extremely compassionate with Atsuyu. Have the guards keep a close watch on him in case he tries anything.
Rikako!
Rokuta!
I'll put you out of your misery.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't trying to save you. But Atsuyu... For some reason I stopped Rokuta just in time. No, I didn't stop him. You're the one who made me stop him!
Koya, as I have told you before, I am here for no other reason than to look after the well-being of the kingdom and all of its citizens.
Well, then I suggest you go look after someone else then. There are plenty of people who would appreciate it more than I would.
The truth is that I am rather greedy. Given the choice between 1,000,000 people and 1,000,001, I will always take the latter.
There's no place in your kingdom for the two of us, because I'm the child of a Yoma. We will never fit in anywhere. Big One would never attack anyone against my orders. He's always listened to me, and I've always been able to restrain him in the past.
Koya.
All right then. I shall give you a place where you can live with your Yoma.
What? Some kind of luxurious prison? I bet it will even have silver bars.
How about a kingdom where no Yoma attack people? Just give me a little time, Koya. I promise to give you a land beyond your expectations. One where your stepfather here will not be hunted down.
Will the time ever come where there will be a place like that?
Why, that's the reason I became the king, dear Koya.
We will be waiting. We will wait in the Kokai until the Kingdom of N turns into such a place. And we will keep waiting until that day comes.
Thank you.
For what?
For showing Koya forgiveness.
You're welcome. But I didn't do it for you.
Are you angry with me for running off like that? Well, I guess I deserve it if you are.
I told you to leave it all to me. Shuko, Itan, and the whole court. Including you, none of you have the slightest bit of faith in me as your king, do you?
Shoryu.
Yes?
I was wondering if you'd be willing to create a place for me too. A special place. Like the one you promised to create for Koya.
That I can do. You are a citizen of the End Kingdom after all. And what kind of place would you like, ideally?
A land of green meadows. A prosperous kingdom where no one will ever starve. With houses where the people inside of them are never cold. What I want is a peaceful land, where the citizens feel safe and don't have to worry. Where there's no famine or war. This is what I've always wanted. I want a kingdom where parents will not abandon their children in order to survive.
You have done your duty, and you gave me this kingdom to rule. In return, I make this promise to you. I promise that I will give you a peaceful kingdom, one filled with green meadows.
Thank you. I'll keep dreaming of that day, until it comes.
In the first year of Taigen, a new law is announced. N is the first kingdom to allow Yoma to be kept for domestic purposes. The 12 Kingdoms, Episode 45, The God of the Sea in the East, the Mighty Ocean in the West, Interlude.